And still in the Green Chambers, the House of Representatives has stepped down a bill seeking to change the minimum requirements for the office of President, Vice, and National Assembly members and other political officers from first school leaving certificates to degree or its equivalent. Now, this followed the introduction of a bill moved by Honorable Adewumi Onanuga during plenary to change the educational qualification for elections into certain political offices and for related matters. And now here's the report.
The minimum requirements for the office of President, Vice President, and National Assembly members in Nigeria are aligned in the 1999 Constitution. The educational qualification for the office of a National Assembly member in Nigeria is at least the school certificate level or its equivalent. On the floor of the House, a bill to alter the 1999 Constitution concerning educational qualification was introduced.
And they even go and do the mandatory one-year service of NYSC, and they cannot get jobs or even appointments in Nigeria, in any offices or in any agency or department or ministry without having served their countries. And they would have gone to at least a university or its equivalent and have that qualification with them. But then if you're going to be a member of a state house of assembly, a councillor, a member house of representative, a senator, a president, a governor, all you need is a high school certificate to qualify to be in that position. Are we therefore saying that our children have no reason to go to university or to get any education in that equivalent? So this bill, sir, seeks to make sure that everybody is brought to par, especially those who will be directing the affairs of this country.
Speaking in favor of the bill, some lawmakers noted the declining standard of education, stating that raising educational requirements will motivate Nigerian youth. They emphasized the importance of backing this effort wholeheartedly.
We Nigerians, we always see leaders of other nations talking, adumbrating, articulating issues, engaging the public and engaging their opponents, and we are proud of them. Then we have some here that are dodging debates. Presidential debates, they won't come. Give press conference, they won't go, because they are afraid to face the public with unanticipated or unprepared questions. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. I do not believe that this should apply to all categories of elections. At the local government, you don't need a university. You need to know your local government, your people, where the streams are, where the bad boys are. But if you're going to be a president or vice president, or you're going to be a governor or deputy governor of this country, you must have a university.
For those who had primary school certificates in 1966, the quality of education they had then, positions they occupied then, is equivalent to position of managing directors who have degrees today. They could read and write fluently. In fact, teachers were drawn from even primary 6 holders. They were teachers in classrooms. They were directors in ministries. Do we continue in that state today?
The visa to prosperity, 3 things: education, education, education. I cannot believe that in this modern age, some people would oppose and say, no, no education. Don't go to school. Don't go to school and be the president of Nigeria.
Nearly all of us have been to establish higher institution in his or her domain. And the reason is to get your people educated. So why do we want to stay behind? If we can do this, we should be able to support this bill to get our people to go to school. Whoever is going to hold position in Nigeria should have knowledge and know why he's in the office.
The lawmakers who spoke against the bill said the leadership quality of a political office holder is not determined by their level of education. They said passing the bill into second reading would negatively affect some sections of the country, insisting that educational qualification was not a true test of knowledge.
Mr. Speaker, we have Nigerians with various qualifications who have committed all kinds of crimes. If we are talking of educational qualification, when you say this is a professor, that is the end of it. But with this INEC issue, what we saw the professors doing, I think it's better you go and carry a laborer and ask him to be the chairman of a panel.
We are doing laws for good governance and peace of this country. Mr. Speaker, whether we like it or not, we are not going to make legislations that only favor few Nigerians. How many Nigerians are degree holders? Substantial number of Nigerians are less than degree holders. And now you are saying only a degree holder can be enfranchised. And we end up disenfranchising more than 90% of our population. Are we fair to our people? So the most important thing is we should understand that Nigeria still is an infant as far as democracy is concerned.
The bill was therefore stepped down after a heated debate by the presiding officer, Honorable Benjamin Kalu.
Let me highlight that issues bordering on constitutional amendments, you don't do the amendment on the floor. It goes to the committee level. I've noticed that most of you wanted to make amendment to this particular piece of legislation to suit what you may consider as being the right thing to do. But that can only happen at the committee level. So the next thing is to vote on it.
It is expected that very soon the House will call for a memoranda from the public to contribute to the debate on either to leave the Constitution or alter it as it concerns educational qualifications for elections in certain political offices.